ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy SCGRANT here, and we're back with episode 8 of pretty much being in the city of VAETERNUS. And this time, I decided that I was gonna finally address pretty much the elephant in the room on this one, and that is when I'll basically set up the whole parade thing. And well, you can take a guess that that's pretty much displayed on screen here, that the entirety it's pretty much done. I got an entire road layout. I even went as far as I had to put up another district up and running, because once again, back in my last video, I was having difficulties knowing where exactly where I put it. So what I did, I put it up here as a little bit of a practice thing, and as you can see here, I have no power to this specific spot because I was still trying to get things up and running. So yeah, I have an entire event road type specifically for what could be a parade, pretty much a bike race, or pretty much a running race, like like a triathlon or something. So yes, a lot has went down, and pretty much we're still over 30,000 people living here. So yes, originally Toki's was gonna have the event road types, but I realized that because it would involve pretty much like if the events would have occurred, it would have blocked off any means, all transportation to get to the respective businesses and buildings. So I had to create with essentially how you say, have to remove the zoning from the event type roads, and it worked out way better than I expected. This means that not only I can go with the parade or cycling race or running race, but means I don't have to worry about having to make those concrete roads to basically try to make sure that pretty much all businesses get their respective destinations, for supply goods and whatnot. Because once again, when those event roads are put to use, it'll most likely be eventually lead to pretty much being cut off, meaning that the supply and demand will basically there's gonna be some issues regarding getting the respective supplies, like resources and whatnot to each location. So once again, for this particular location, I called it for the sake of placing what could be a parade, placed a new district called Scorpion Hills. So yes, I was able to finally got around and pretty much make that official, but I have to make sure that the whole thing's up and running. I have to make it into a a university style district. Yeah, it's called Scorpion Hills, as you clearly see it briefly. That's what it's called, and I've already gotten people living here already. So once again, I gotta make sure that this district is up and running along with other places in the area, because once again, the city, everything else is how you saw it in the previous episodes, but I assume that I will eventually have to start expanding even more, because, well, for the first time ever, I am finally getting the monorail system to the downtown area up and running because I actually set it to be not only does it contain pretty much specialized, high capacity financial buildings, but also have to put a forest industry in there just a bit for this particular part. But yes, I have to make sure that pretty much everything was come to snuff. And if you have noticed, if my voice starts going back and forth between my volumes, is that pretty much I have to make sure that things are running smoothly, because once again, normally I would resort to other means to try and get everything up and running, because once again, when it comes to recording audio, like mostly commentary, these things, it has to be at the right place at right times, and I'm hoping that for certain time. So apart from that, and making sure that the flow of traffic is going smoothly, because yes, I have to make sure that pretty much that that's the funny thing about the road types. You can change the directions of these roads to anywhere you want if it comes to a one-way thing. So basically what I did is that usually when there's a traffic, like the traffic angle clogged up, or like it's like really backed up, I resort to changing directions of certain one-way roads, just so that the main roads would basically start flowing through smoothly, and then turn it back on. It's like a never-ending cycle. This is how it works, and so that's like a little bit of a hidden strategy for me whenever I see traffic jams, to make sure that they have to take the alternate routes to get around, to make sure to make use out of other roads rather than what is the standard norm. But yes, you can clearly see a little bit on the highways that are now basically moving more, and there are now even more cars moving into the Toki Beach and then getting to Scorpion Hills. There's still some roads and everything, so I decided, like I said before, I'm making Scorpion Hills the University District. And yes, the Forest District in the downtown area is coming up, and they have no power, so I will have to make sure that they get yeah, it will eventually grow out. Like once it connects to one of those commercial buildings, it'll definitely receive power, and I'll finally get it up and running. To get it, well, pretty much get it up and running, because once again, there's work around. There's lots to do, and pretty much, you know, make sure everything is up to snuff. Because once again, once I started, you know, shifting, once the traffic starts shifting to other places, it'll most likely be that way. And once again, I gotta make sure everything's up to snuff, and it's most likely that, to me personally, when it comes to doing the City of VAETERNUS, I was make sure that everything's up to date. I even was able to fully max out my stock exchange, so pretty much I have fully invested the stock exchange. It's much better now, and I'm hoping that once again, as you can see here, there's still no power. We're still trying to get the buildings, get it close enough to basically get power up and running. So I'm hoping that, because look at that, the downtown area is now getting more busier than usual, because yes, once again, it's connecting towards the Dachi City District, and I'm already hoping that, and once again, I have to get back to the other districts to update them, because once again, once this entire downtown area gets filled out, it'll most likely be clogged just like usual. But I'm hoping to tone down on it. And wait, in fact, they did it. Yep, it officially has power. So the first thing I have to do is to finally get the monorails up and running for this particular location, because I had to check any spots, because I know that I already got the monorail station up and running in the past with just within Nodachi City, and I think the Turian Estates. Now I have to get the downtown area pretty much up and running. Yes, so you can clearly see that as I'm doing commentary, yes, it's finally getting, you know, pretty much up and running. So, and boom, there we go. We have officially one of the spots done, but now that's not it at all. So I have to decided that I was going to have something connected from Nodachi City to the downtown area by having the check. Okay, got that one done. So I'm gonna head over here. Gonna place one here. And one here too. I'll put that one there as well. And making sure that pretty much we get another set to basically connect it, and there we have it. We have pretty much more connectivity added in. I already got the train system up and running, and I think I already got a metro station up and running. You just don't see it. It's just basically operating underground, and then mostly from all fronts that I will have to basically come down to basically doing the forest streets up and running. I will have to realize, hold on a second, I have to check the, oh yeah, I forgot that this is actually something that was left on the cutting before. I forgot to basically connect this road to the downtown area, because it was supposed to connect to the Sturdian district. I forgot to connect that, and I'm hoping to, yeah, so you can just watch it for yourselves that I am basically seeing how it would fit out. Yeah, would fit out. Basically had this connected to the downtown area, and it is connected, but yeah, it kind of feels off. So I'm gonna have to basically, you know, tap it a little bit and basically try to connect it. And boom! Yep, we are officially connected. So I got that situated. Yeah, the Sturdian district and the fishing bay, you know, got all the fishies already up and running. What else? I should probably do another one. Yeah, I'll probably add this into the fray. Yeah, I'll have to add another section to the, and there we have it. So yes, I'll most likely could expand upon the downtown area, but the most important thing is that you guys have waited long enough, and I'm hoping by the end of the month we can finally see the event type roads and possibly the parades in action. Like, you're gonna see it on the beginning of the next, of pretty much episode 9, whenever that comes out. Because once again, if it does, you can go and check it out for when it drops. Because once again, I have made a promise to you guys that you're gonna finally see me showcase the pretty much how the whole parade running and cycling functionality will work in the game. Because truth be told, I needed to try to get power to the end of said event road. You have to get enough power to it, and that's pretty much all I have to say for you. Once again, so much planning, and once again, there's lots of work need to be done to make sure that pretty much that by the next episode we can finally see a parade finally takes off, just like I did when I let you guys get a glimpse at the racetrack and the circuit cruisers in action. But yeah, this is pretty much episode 8 of being in the city of VAETERNUS. I hope you guys all enjoyed pretty much the progress so far I have with the city build, because once again, a lot has went down, and making sure that pretty much that Stock is up and running to its fullest capacity. And that's all I have for you today. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one.